This two-step recipe for making Comfrey Root Lotion with the magical butter machine is incredibly easy. If you make handmade lotion or thinking about making handmade lotion, this has just simplified the way I make it. I just absolutely love it. Now I did have to change my recipe up a little bit because this has minimum and maximum marks on it. So I had to adjust my recipe, which my recipe is done in parts, which made it pretty simple to do it. So let's get started. Let me show you how simple this is to do. I'm taking my lid off. I made a strong Comfrey Root Tea to go in this. We had made Comfrey Leaf Herbal Oil in the other video. Now I'm adding some Shea Butter and emulsifying wax. It's just as simple as putting this lid on, plugging it up, setting the temperature for 160, and hit the 1 hour button. Now all I've got to do is sit back, it'll beep and let me know when it's ready, and when we come back we'll add the other ingredients. Okay, step one is to begin by making a strong Comfrey Root Tea. 3 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of dried chopped Comfrey root. Simmer this for 10 minutes, strain it, and then weigh up 360 grams of Comfrey Root Tea. And if you don't have enough, you add some more water to it. Then you're going to weigh 120 grams of grapeseed oil or Comfrey leaf infused oil if you made it, 60 grams of shea butter, 60 grams of emulsifying wax. Add the Comfrey Root Tea, the Comfrey oil, the shea butter, and the emulsifying wax to the magical butter machine. Secure the lid, plug it in. Set the temperature to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Set the timer for 1 hour, and then just sit back and relax. Now I will have all the ingredients and the descriptions in the description bar, and will soon have an ebook on Amazon showing how to make more herbal remedies with the magic butter machine. Okay, my magical butter machine's been beeping and letting me know that it is ready. So I'm going to unplug it, remove the top, but I'm not finished yet. Now I need to add a preservative. Anything that has water in it needs a preservative because water creates mold and bacteria, and it grows fungi. So you want to use a preservative in this unless you want to keep it in the icebox. I'm adding my vitamin E, I'm adding some essential oils, and I'm adding some glycerin that I made. But I'm going to let this cool off for a minute before I add all these ingredients. I've let this cool off for about a minute because I don't want to destroy the beneficial benefits of the other ingredients I'm adding. I'm adding just a tiny bit of honey, about half a teaspoon. My essential oils, my preservative, my glycerin, and I'll show you on another video how I've got other videos on YouTube on how to make herbal glycerites, but I will show you how to make it in this machine in another video. And of course my vitamin E. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on. Now I'm going to set it to the blend clean cycle, which will take a little less than 2 minutes, and then while I'm doing that I'm going to be getting my containers ready. Okay, this is beeping, let me know it's ready, so now I'm ready to pour this into my containers. Of course I'm going to unplug it first, remove the lid. Now when you first see this, you'll think, boy, that is really thin. Now first thing I'm going to do is pour it into a container that has a pouring spout to make it easier to get into my containers. going to see how thin this is. But it will really surprise you how quickly this will set up. So you don't want to mess around. You want to get this on into your containers pretty quick. Now the part, of course, that's left in the container, you can see, of course, it's cooling off faster because there's not as much volume. But look how quickly that has thickened up. Now the ones in these containers haven't thickened up this quick because, of course, there's more of it. But look how quickly the little bit that was in the pouring jar. That's how quick it's going to set up. So you really don't want to mess around too much. Now I'm going to let these set completely cool before I put my lids on top of them. Any kind of heat will cause condensation, which will cause moisture, which might cause your lotion to mold. So I'm going to wait till they completely cool before I put my lids on. Okay, these have completely cooled and I'm ready to put the lids on. Now I love these airless pump bottles because they just work so well. And I want you to see, you remember how thin that was at the first? Look how creamy that is. These airless pump bottles, you need to take the little tab off. Kind of get the primer going. Just look how wonderful that is. Now for those of you who've been following my channel and making my recipe for my original handmade lotion with honey, this magical butter machine will not work. That recipe has a much higher water content, which makes it really light and quickly absorbed, but just will not work in the magical butter machine. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. We are a small family farm and we need your support to continue to make these videos and share natural healing remedies. Visit me at FamilyGuideToHerbs.com. Now my channel name on YouTube is Carolyn Gibson Herbalist.